Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to my weekly update. This is going to be my last update for a couple of weeks now. I've got 2 weeks effectively on the farm. I'm going to get away for a couple of days as well, which will be pretty welcome after what has been a manic year. It really has been day after day, week after week, and it's an opportunity really for me to reflect for this farm, what the implications are of the SFI, what decisions we should be making. I have to say, with the research I've done to date for what is an all grassland farm at the moment, really the only viable options look to be going more into a rotational cropping period in order to get the benefits back here. That seems an absolute crying shame, if I'm honest, to take out permanent pasture in order to access the value. It really just does not seem right. So I need to look into it a lot more, and there's a lot of decisions that we will need to be making about the future. But of course, in saying all of that, I'm sure, like you, I received my very welcome, I have to say, BPS payment into our bank account yesterday. We're told by the Royal Payments Agency that 97% will have gone out on time. I know this will be a big help to many with cash flow. Looking at prices where they are, beef prices has pulled right back now, and quite an extraordinary situation I think we're facing into with harvest, with every day that passes and the challenges of the weather. Huge amount of rain here on farm yesterday, could not be more different to this time last year. But it just shows the challenges that we're facing into with volatility, with risk, and how we manage that, and ultimately how we deliver on food security. And if I have one single ask of you from your MP over the summer months, I know many of you will be having that level of engagement. Secretary of State Therese Coffey is doing a lot of on-farm meetings over on the eastern side. Mark Spencer doing a lot of meetings as well. It is that they do what the Prime Minister committed to doing last August, and that is setting a self-sufficiency target, really using their ability of what we need to be producing more of, that we do produce more of, that they put out the annual reporting, and that there is a statutory underpinning. It doesn't seem that much to ask for when we have legislated targets on the environment. And you know, when local authorities are writing their local plans, they will be factoring house building targets, green energy targets, taking land out of production targets, clean air, clean water, net zero, all of those legislated targets. And the fundamental thing that we need to see in place is a target for maintaining and producing more of what we're good at. And why that is so difficult to get over the line, I really don't know. So the more you can reinforce that with your MP, the better, because one party sooner or later needs to commit to food production. And when I look at the challenges that are going on in the world right now at the moment, I find it extraordinary that we're not making that stand. Now, a little bit of criticism, pushback I've had on talking about setting a target is that, you know, that's a little bit Stalin-esque. Why would we want to be setting targets? We're starting all of this from ground zero. You know, the CAP has been ripped up. This is literally, you know, primary legislation. I've said it time and time again. It only comes along once every 100 years. So if we don't start off this journey from the right place, recognizing the importance of food production alongside delivering for the environment, all that's going to happen is we're going to produce less. So that's the message to ram home this summer. And I really wish you well, those doing harvest. I really hope that the weather is going to pick up. It is looking slightly brighter for next week, but a lot of damage to quality has been done. And of course, there's still haymaking to do. We've still got some grass to cut. So what an extraordinary time with weather events across the world. When Europe, there are wildfires raging and drought being extreme, and extraordinary, unprecedented temperatures. But as ever, wherever you are, please do take care, and I look forward to speaking to you again in a couple of weeks' time. Many thanks.